Hello, welcome. I'm Shalon, Self-Love Queen, Passionista, and Emotional Energy Alchemist, and I'm here to help you along your self-love journey and navigating the energies at this time. So thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be using the Archangel Animal Oracle card deck today. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I've been spending lots of time outside in my backyard. And so I've had so many like just little creatures around me constantly. And they're just like, just so calm. Like I could not believe, like there was a butterfly that just like landed and I got so close to it and I just sat there. Like I'm just going to clear this energy with some rose water before we get started. But yeah, it's amazing. So let's see what beautiful little animals have messages for us today. Here's a jumper. It's funny because I saw that card in the deck. All right, so So the first one that comes out is bat. See through illusion into truth. Archangel Dorinka. There is a huge big full moon in this card, which is very like illuminating. Okay. And so seeing through the illusion, so like trusting your intuition and knowing what is the truth, what is your truth, right? And standing firm in that. Okay. So let's see what that has to say today. Bats originated from another universe and stepped down from Sirius. We still have our Sirius energy coming through, where they hone their knowledge about sonics and echolocation to fit in with the atmospherics and energy of Earth. Archangel Michael, okay? Archangel Michael helps them develop their throat chakras and use these skills to navigate. That's funny, just because the Archangel Michael is not the Archangel that was on here. So that's why I was like, okay. Helps them develop their throat chakras to use these skills to navigate. And I always see Archangel Michael as like blue every time. And so he also will help you with like cutting cords and stuff. Maybe with people or circumstances that happened that, like stop you from sharing your truth. Okay. Stop you from speaking up for fear of like repercussions, right? So, and demonstrate how to do things differently. Through their advanced throat centers, they link us into the planet Mercury and its ascended aspects, telephony and broadcasting station of our universe. These highly evolved beings hold much cosmic wisdom as well as divine feminine secrets. Okay. And their sole mission is to disseminate it on Earth. They remind us that it is possible for mammals to fly. They are also learning and teaching about sharing responsibility within a community and birthing and caring for babies. This is helping to develop their heart centers in their quest to become the fully fifth dimensional. So we are really being called to work on our heart centers today. Not just today, but like now that we're in like Venus is in retrograde, we are definitely, it's very heart centered. We've been talking about like your heart, what your soul is calling for, right? And if you missed it on Saturday, which actually was the day that Venus went retrograde, I was called to do a heart chakra clearing. So you might want to go back and find that video and access that clearing. Okay. So this is helping to benefit, okay, the heart centers. Bats are highly sensitive to their surroundings and they work very closely with Archangel Dorinka. I do not know that Archangel. Okay. So if you're being called, you might want to look up, it's 4:44 on my timer as I said that. Okay. So you may be called to look into our archangel because there might be some guidance in there for you, okay? Choosing this card suggests you open your heart and pour love into caring for and nurturing those close to you. When you raise the frequency of your heart center, okay, it enables your throat chakra to expand too because they're interlinked, right? So focus on communicating with love and integrity, okay? We do not ever want to be, what's coming to me right now is having like a sharp tongue, right? We want to be firm, depending what it is, and with intention, right? To get our point across, but from a loving way. Ask Archangel Michael to help you develop telepathy, and your other psychic abilities. Tune into the bats to download your highest potential and perhaps even the spiritual technology of the future. So we want to open, so our throat chakra is also linked with, connected to like its communication. So in order to be able to share, we also need to listen, right? Because we want to actually listen to what other people are saying, not just immediately respond, right? Because then we're not actually receiving the message, okay? We're just like sharing from, in order to have something to say, basically, right? You're not actually intentionally listening. But we also need to listen to the messages and the codes that we're trying to receive at this time, okay? So that's why it's really important to work on our heart chakra and our throat chakra and our heart space. Perceive everything with wisdom. Okay, sorry. Your guidance is also to look at the world with fresh eyes. Perceive everything with wisdom. Listen to your intuition to discover the reasons beyond the obvious. Okay? Beyond the obvious. What is being illuminated? A bigger, higher perception, right? Bats fly. So they're like up in the air looking at things from a different perspective. Expand your life and remember there is always a new way to do things, okay? There's always a new way to do things, okay? So 444, actually that just came up. It's all about like stability. So a different perception of doing things. So that would be like a different creating a different foundation for things, right? Because maybe what is work or what we've been trying to do isn't working. So we need to build a different foundation. Okay. Goat is act from your innate wisdom. Archangel, I'm so going to butcher this, Perlimic and Pan, God of nature. Act from your innate wisdom. Okay, so more wisdom, but your inner wisdom, right? And you can see how he's very like his third eye is illuminated, right? So you're like receiving, and here his little like heart chakra is illuminated. So goats who originated from Orion, the ascendant constellation of enlightenment, okay, are highly intelligent animals. We also, I just shared a video the other day about, and it's very activating. It has lots of, each card actually had its own activation within it. So there was like 3 separate activations, but it was like awakening, okay? So you might want to go back and watch that video if you didn't. They're often misunderstood, though, when they feel appreciated. They are generous, loyal, and nurturing, right? Think about how you feel when you are not feeling appreciated, right? They love to be free to wander, spreading golden light and wisdom wherever they go. They balance this desire for space and independence by enjoying the companionship of the herd, right? So maybe you are a very independent person and it's, you know, about still maintaining that freedom, but finding your tribe of people that resonate with you, right? These special animals all have a great sense of balance. They love to clamber in the mountains and stand on rocks and peaks, gazing at the world and seeing all from a higher perspective. So I was talking with the bat, seeing things from a higher perspective, right? When you see a goat standing on a pinnacle, it may be linking into Orion for inspiration, for their sole mission is to lighten the vibration of our planet. Their service work is to clear unwanted vegetation and rubbish. When you choose this card, your guidance is to be free and independent within the nurture of a loving, caring family or community, okay? That is why it is important to find your community of people to support you. Because when you're not feeling supported, when you're not feeling appreciated, when what you're doing is going unnoticed, it is very draining. But when you're in a community that resonates you and you're feeling nurtured and loved, not that it's not important to give that to yourself, right? But even that, you know, tends to become draining, right? And then you can share that love and nature and nurturing to other people as well, right? And it's like the giving and the receiving balance, okay? If you feel misunderstood, remember that you carry in your aura light and wisdom that are not always recognized. Not everybody is going to recognize your vibration. Okay, so they're not going to necessarily understand you. And that's why, like with communicating your truth, sometimes no matter what you say, it's not going to be heard. I was talking to a lady the other day, delightful woman. Like, we had the most amazing conversation. It was so inspiring and so uplifting, and just like, we ended up being on the phone Zoom for like 2 hours. And she was just an incredible woman. And we like laughed, we cried. Like, I'd never met this woman before in my life. And we just know each other through like events that we went to in social media and everything. And she said that she booked a meeting with me in the fall last year in 2022. She canceled it. Last minute, she canceled. And I didn't think anything of it, which is whatever. Like, and then she decided, she's like, I've been like, you've been on my radar, so I wanted to reach out to you. And so then I said to her, let's schedule a meeting. And you know what? Everything that she was talking about, she was like, I'm not really sure why I'm sharing all this stuff. And I was like, because it's what I need to hear right now. Like, and we had those key codes for each other. Do you know what I mean? And I also said to her, she's like, I don't know why I canceled. And I said, because I personally felt like I wouldn't have been ready to receive the messages that I needed to receive now, that I was not at that place, right? So sometimes it's like, no matter what you say to a person, they're not going to hear it until they've evolved, until they've done the work, until they're ready and open to receive those messages as well, right? And not to take offense to that, okay? Do any menial tasks that come your way graciously for this do any menial tasks that come your way graciously, for this is part of life on earth, okay? Those menial tasks that we hate doing, I've got them. I have, like, there's a million other things I'd love to do besides those little menial tasks, but it's really important to get them done. We were just talking about yesterday how they drain your energy, right? And we are here having a human experience. So even those menial tasks that, you know, we can't just be magical all the time need to get done. So you are invited to look at the circumstances of your life and challenge situations from a higher perspective. This will bring you much peace and enable your innate qualities of love, loyalty, and caring to develop, okay? When you can do this, your essential wisdom will shine through. You will be acknowledged by those around you. Recognize who you are, and many will be drawn to your energy, okay? So recognizing yourself to call in your people. The next one is rhinoceros. Be strong and courageous. And this is Archangel Sandalphon and Roquil. There are some amazing codes in this card. And this is also about like balance and duality. Like, if you can see this light and the darkness, right? The sun and the moon. And he is very like third eye, I think, is what this seems to me. his receiving codes. So let's see what Rhinoceros has to say. These massive creatures originate from Leucomai, the ascended aspect of Sirius. So we have another Sirius showing up here, okay? Their fortitude and their love of Earth have enabled them to ascend into the 5th dimension. So they are living in 5th dimension, which I think most animals do. Their sole mission is to act as bridges between Source and Earth. They help people and animals to plug their Earth star chakras into Lady Gaia and to be charged with her light. Okay. That's why it's really important to get outside without sunglasses on to receive those light codes. Okay. They are representatives of the golden age. And I don't mean looking towards the sun. Okay. I just mean being outside in the sunshine. I don't want anybody going outside and like staring at the sun right now. They are representatives of the golden age of Mu and and hold in trust for us the information, knowledge, and wisdom of that era. Okay. So the era of the golden age, that is the key codes and intuition and everything that we're receiving right now. It is also contained in the healing blue aquamarine flame held within the centers of Earth, Orion, Sirius, and the Pleiades and Neptune. The rhinos are helping Earth to ascend by holding the geometric structure. Okay, you can see the pattern in here. That connects the ascension planets. Their service work is to prune trees or act as grass mowers. So this card reminds you that you do a great deal of service work, especially healing, without knowing that you do. Okay. Sometimes just being in your presence is enough for people to receive what they need. You don't actually need to do anything. It's just your very essence. Okay. And that's why I think, because I am also a hairstylist, right? And that's why I think like lots of my clients come to me because they receive lots of healing working with me and just being in my presence. I have clients that walk in my door and literally are just like, like if they just like, I am so happy to be here. Why? Because they're not just getting their hair done, they're getting healing too. So you are asked to visualize the blue aquamarine flame of Michael and Mary. Okay. We just had, okay, the day that Venus went retrograde was Mary Magdalene's birthday as well. Okay. So you might be called to do a little bit deep diving with Mary Magdalene and imagine yourself standing within it. This will activate knowledge and wisdom. So imagine yourself standing within the blue aquamarine flame of Michael and Mary. This will activate knowledge and wisdom that you are ready to bring forward from the golden age of Mu. Last week, we were receiving like the golden light. I don't know if you guys did that meditation or not. If not, you might want to go back and find that video. I'm sorry, I don't know which one it was in exactly, but so now we're being called to stand in the blue aquamarine flame. Recognize that this is important and that the keys and codes from Mu will help Earth and those around you to ascend. Okay, so you receiving those codes, the people around you being in your energy and your essence, okay, will help them ascend as well, okay? Because it will unlock codes within you and you may share something, right? Blue is like communication. Blue is your truth, right? So you may share something with them that awakens something within them, okay? It doesn't matter what it is. Your guidance is to move steadily on your path. Know that you are healing and connecting places and people wherever you go. People may not understand you, but you are developing fortitude. So when I was talking about like sharing things with people and them not being at the level to understand that yet, that doesn't mean that you haven't planted that seed. Okay? That doesn't mean that you didn't just unlock something in them, right? That will help them further understand. Okay? Your guidance is to move steadily on your path. Know that you are healing and connecting places and people wherever you go. People may not understand you, but you are developing fortitude, strength, and determination. These qualities will ultimately help you on your ascension journey as well. Okay? So that whole balance of like giving and receiving, right? As you're unlocking things for people, you are also receiving because you're trusting your intuition. All right? So oh, those are beautiful little messages for today. Let me know how those resonate with you. Yeah, really standing in your truth right now, right? Unlocking those key codes, sitting in the blue flame to receive, okay? If you would like to work with me further, I do self-filled oracle card guidance. The link for that is in the description below. If you are looking to find your tribe of beautiful women to resonate with, I have Self-Love Queen Academy coming up in the fall, where we will be deep diving into your self-love journey, and you will definitely be activated and leveled up in that and make great shifts in your life. That is for sure. I've seen women do some pretty amazing things and change their life and whatnot. So if that's resonating with you, the link for that is in the description below as well. That's my group coaching program. And yeah, let me know how those resonate with you, and please like, share, and subscribe so that I can start to reach a wider audience of people and help them along their self-love journey as well. So thank you so much again for being here and sharing your beautiful energy with me. And remember, you weren't meant to blend in. You were born to shine. Take care.